normal actually started during COVID, around 5 years ago. That is when new normal started. That is when new normal started. And since then, Nigeria has faced several new normal. I'm going to narrow it down home. We have faced several new normal. And how do we bring ourselves out of this new normal? Cashless policy was a new normal to us. Fuel subsidy removal was a new normal to us. No more CBN rate for importers and travelers were new normal to us. Several new normal that we have faced. How do we survive in that new normal? And that is why we have come up with what we have come up with. And we're here to educate everybody, you know. And this will link me to call my first speaker, one of the most consistent clusterian in the house, the 002 Certificate Revolution, to talk to us on what can we do to survive in the new normal. What do you think? What is going on in the world? How can people survive? This is more for those that will listen to this. What value can they derive from this meeting this evening? So I'll be calling on the 002 Certificate Revolution. That is in the person of Clusterian Kayode Oyedotun, aka Master Genie, and he will be speaking to us on how can we survive in this new normal in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Clusterian Kayode, it's your call, please. Let's hear you.
Thank you very much, sir. Our excellent global president, Ambassador Adekunle Badmus. Thank you so much for the opportunity, sir. Thank you for everything you do for humanity, and thank you for bringing us together on this great platform. And we are so grateful for our First Lady as well for our support and letting us be part of this journey. And I greet everybody present on Zoom, TikTok, YouTube, anywhere you're listening to us from. You are all welcome. I greet every great Clusterian in the house and all our new Clusterians. Today, on the Survivor Strategy Revolution, I would like to share with us how to navigate the new normal, like our global president is saying. Yes, everything has changed since COVID-19, and I'm sure we all know that now. Everything going on around us is not like how it used to be 5 or 10 years ago. Navigating the new normal in human life requires a thoughtful approach now. You have to be thoughtful of your decisions to adapt to the ongoing changes and challenges. And one of the things I would like to share with us is to embrace flexibility and adaptability. Some people will like, oh, this is how I do my things and that's how it is. No, you have to be flexible this new normal. You have to be able to adapt as well. Accept change. Acknowledge that things have changed and change is constant. And be open to adjusting your plans and expectations. And the part of embracing flexibility and adaptability is developing new skills, which is part of what we talk here on the global cluster. Developing new skills, invest time in learning new skills. That's why we have the Global Cluster Academy Revolution, where we meet every day and we share all this accurate information with ourselves, whereby we can develop ourselves. So invest time in learning new skills that are relevant in today's world. We are not going to forget digital literacy or remote collaboration tools, which is what we are doing now. Every one of us here is on our devices from different parts of the world on different platforms. The global cluster has brought all of us together now. This is a new survivor strategy platform. This is a nation building platform, and I do appreciate everybody that is present on this call. So please let us embrace the flexibility and also adapt to the changes around us. Let us spend more time in learning new skills. We are not too old or too young to learn new skills or to upgrade the things that we know already. The second part is prioritize mental and physical health. Imagine the COVID-19 has turned everybody upside down. Some people were taking so many medication to abstain from getting COVID-19 until they introduced us to the vaccination. If everybody prioritized their mental health and physical health, they will not be able to cramp us on that pandemic. But thank God we are all here now. So let us prioritize our mental health and physical health, because healthy lifestyle is a wealthy lifestyle. Maintain balanced diet, exercise regularly, ensure adequate sleep, and overall well-being. Mental health awareness,
Where is the slippers in this
practice
section?
mindfulness,
Slippers.
meditation, or journaling to manage stress and anxiety. Because in this new normal, we don't pay attention to our mental health. The physical health is physical, because if you hurt yourself, if you have a cut, you will be able to attend to it. But our mental health, there is no physical injury that we can see. But one way or the other, even from COVID-19 only, we all have, an episode of, mental disorder, because there was a new world order. So we need to look after our mental health and physical health. That is the number 2 on my list here today, which is part of the survival strategy. You have to understand yourself, understand your surroundings, and be in good shape. Number 3 is build strong social connections. That is vital in the new normal. You need connection. You need great social connection, like the global cluster system, the platform that we are on right now. Ever since I've joined the global cluster, I keep wanting to improve in everything I do, because it's like I have a purposeful purpose now, because I'm able to learn more, develop more, and also share with other people. All these things might not be useful for everybody on the call today, but it might be useful for some people that will listen to us maybe another day. We need the strong social connection. I've met Clustering Oluwaseyi on this platform. Sometimes I will be confused on some things and I will call him. He might even be busy. He will say, let me give you a call back. And to be honest with you, that by the time he called me, we are going to end by making sure that issue is resolved. And I'll be like, wow, I didn't even know you could solve this for me. So we need to build strong social connection. Everything is not money. Money is just part of the tool. If you are part of the global cluster here today, if you're struggling financially, we have different type of concept under the global cluster that will change your life. Number 1, ARE concept. If you're into agric or real estate or interested in exporting Nigerian goods is gold to everywhere now. There's channel for you to make money exporting goods out of Nigeria to any country. You just have to speak with the right channel. And that's why we have the global cluster here. You are not alone. Number 4 here, without taking too much of our time, is the financial resilience. Create a budget to manage your finances effectively, focusing on essential expenses and savings. You have to be able to earn before you can save. Earn and savings will now help you towards diversifying your income that will now grow. If you have a big goal or if you just want to be in the middle class, it depends on what you want. But you have to have a budgeting system in this new normal. Life is not like before anymore. There is no yafun anymore. You have to know what you are doing. And number 5 on the list is please embrace technology. Don't say I don't like all these computer. In my last employment, I'll be speaking with a customer over the phone and we'll need email and they'll be like, I don't have that thing, I don't need that thing. In life now, if you don't have email, it's like you don't have a bank account. So we have to embrace technology. Remote work is the new normal now, where you can work from your home in your own comfort and you will be earning. And number 6 is sustainable practices, like being punctual, being present to this kind of social networking, which is eco-friendly. We didn't say come and meet us at one hall where you have to buy tickets and all of that. But there are some master classes like this whereby we travel to and you pay, to even attend only. The last part, not the least, is plan for the future. Our motto here is prosperity for all. This morning we have our custodian told us your life must have purpose. So if your life does not have a purpose before, you cannot be part of this journey and not have a purpose now. You have to understand yourself, sabi what you can do, sabi how you can help the nature, humanity. That is the plan for the future. Leave the world better than how you met it. Set goals. Establish short-term and long-term goals to provide direction and motivation. Emergency preparedness. So create a plan for potential emergencies in this new normal, including health crisis or financial downturns. Thank you very much for this opportunity. That is my own contribution today on our accurate connection.
Survival strategy.
Sorry, survival strategy. I'm too excited. Sorry about that. So this is the submission from the 002 Certificate Revolution. Thank you for the opportunity, our president, and thank you everyone for listening.
Amazing, amazing. That is the voice of the 002 Certificate Revolution of the global clusters, and we are so blessed to have you, and I believe most of us have learned some things while we are going on. Another great speaker came in. That is Dr. General Odebumi on TikTok. General Odebumi. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Excellent day to you.
God bless you, sir.
It's a survival strategy in the new normal. Fine. And you'll be talking to us. What can we do now? What can people do to survive in this new normal? What do you think they can do in the next 10 to 15 minutes? You can talk to us. People are listening to you on Zoom too. And as you speak, we hope to learn some things from it. Over to you, sir.
Oh, sorry. Are you referring to me, sir?
Yes.
Hello, sir. Come again, sir.
I said it's survival strategy in the new normal. How do we survive in this new normal? 5 years ago, COVID entered. Change of currency came in. Cashless policy came in. Fuel subsidy came in. All of these new normals, how do we survive it? What's your take on it?
Oh, thank you very much, my CEO, my president. God bless you.
You're welcome.
I only have just to contribute a little email. It may not be almost that 15 minutes. Because
no problem.
Where I am now, the rain is about to fall, so we are just running to enter because of the breeze blowing. So, well, what I will just advise all our youth these days is about these are our global clusters. This is a great opportunity for them because I'm a blessed in it because I'm now a glorious clusteria. So I'll be doing my job to people who have been spreading this news to people for this great nation build network social media. If they can struggle and be part of it, I think this also will take them to the next level. Because I can remember during the COVID, I make a progress during the COVID then because of what I'm doing then. Being a chaplain, then I spread out some people. I gathered some people over there. Then we also going around to assist some people based on the humanitarian service and every other thing. So within that, I gathered some people and I was blessed through that. When some of the police officers saw me then, I think they praised. And some people are coming through my platform. Then I can see that God blessed me through it. Then now we have a new opportunity for all the youth globally. For all the youth globally concerning this the global cluster right now and for this great empowerment globally now. The people have been spreading this news to now. I'm done.
So I don't hear you anymore, sir.
Like wow. He just showed me his picture and that his church just collapsed and everything is looking for money. I said, come, this global cluster now will fetch you money. You will get many things over here now. All your youth, everybody that are there in the chat now, they are not doing anything. People are still looking for fun, looking for money, looking for this. When you just this platform now, you will not with me because you know that in Africa, from all the chaplaincy, you know that I'm number one. You know that the global cluster is a great. So he's one of our patrons. So we went there to promote him. That is where I got to know the CEO of the global cluster. So I'm happy to receive him. So now that is my intake for people to come in and so that what you know how to do it well. According to one of our the lecture on the meeting on Zoom, we call it sabbaticate, Abi. Am I right? Sabbaticate. So what you sabi to do, be doing it. So I'll be posting many things on TikTok, and some of my fans and some of my friends, they are looking at it. Some of them will just say hi, they just like it. Some of them inbox me and ask me how does it go how does it go. I'll be looking for a privilege to come on live. So when I saw this link now, I say, okay, let me just join as well and see our CEO and Boss Lady. I think I've become a friend of Boss Lady. I've been seeing him on social media as well, on TikTok as well. But I check his video and every other thing. But it's just only that I'm not opportune to be much on his live stream then. So, but this is what I will advise people on concerning this platform. So what we can do for now, let us all gather ourselves, mobilize the youth, tell your neighbor. So that they enjoy So anywhere they are, in their house, in their offices, they can get job. They have something to do. Their life will not remain the same the way they have last year, 2 years ago. Because like me, I always try to change my level. When somebody met me last year, when he now saw me this year, he saw me that I've changed my level. I'm now in a new level, not the level I am before. Because what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. I value myself. I value what I'm doing. I discover myself. So all we need is just to discover ourselves first. When you discover yourself, you value yourself. Then you now know what is the next thing. How
think with the network. General Debumi.
Hello, sir. I think the network is jamming or
Yeah.
something.
I think because of the weather, the network actually affected him. And wow, the network yanked him off. All right. I hope we were able to get something from him. You know, he said the global cluster is another way of survival. The first speaker said so, another speaker said so. People are already cashing out big. You know, people are already cashing out big in the global cluster. While he was talking, a grand entrance of the 002 pharmacokinetics cluster of the global cluster, and that is Clostridium aquegon Isaiah. How do we survive in the new normal? Clostridium aquegon on Zoom. What's your take? Aquegon Isaiah. Hello?
He has
Hello?
been unmuted, sir. He has been unmuted. I'm not sure he can hear you. I guess maybe it's by the roadside or something.
Isaiah. Okay. If he's not available, I want to hear from Folashade Ifegege. President Folashade Ifegege. How do we survive in the new normal?
Good evening, my president.
Talk to us, please.
Good evening, everyone, and my coach.
Good evening.
Good evening.
That's us. Okay.
In this new normal, even though they are not telling us every day, we have to look where we are coming from and where we are at now and where we are going. So if you are thinking these three things that I talk, you will know the next step to take in this new normal. One, let me just bring some idea. In this new normal, Gary that you are buying 50 naira before, it have turned to 200 naira. I believe our thinking should. This business I'm doing that I'm using to buy Gary 50 naira before, let me find a way to make it increase more profit, work hard on it, join other things to survive this 200 naira garri that's come. In this new normal, we should not think that this work, I cannot do it. Many people are doing it, it's too much, let me just bring one idea today. You will say every day, goods are increasing. They are increasing something in Africa. They are increasing market in Nigeria. There are many people that are buying the goods. People that are buying these goods is more than people that is selling the goods. That is why the price is increasing every day. I don't know if you are hearing me.
Yes. Go ahead.
That is why everything is getting expensive every day. Because people that are selling the goods out is not up to the people that is buying. That is why the goods is expensive. Why don't we to think about all these business that are increasing every day? What other way can I make this business to make sense? How can I package my business? How can I do it? How can I make it in this new normal? How can I survive? I always think something. I always say it, not think self. Pé kò sí bí Nàìjíríà ṣe lè le tó. Fọláṣadé màá rí tèmi ṣe. People will be thinking that ṣó fẹ́ lọ ṣoògùn owó bóò ló ṣe fẹ́ ṣe. On those I will never sleep. When you are sleeping in the night, tó ń gbàdúrà, mi sọ pé kéèyàn má gbàdúrà. When you are praying that midnight, I'm thinking what I can do to survive. Just let's put this thing on our daily routine. Or after this meeting, let's think about what I'm saying. You may not understand my English the way I'm speaking it, but when you deep down and think what I'm saying, I didn't say to pray is not good. I didn't say to fast is not good. I don't have the power of fasting. You understand? But that energy pay me lágbára àti pray, fast. I use it to think how to survive. So no matter the condition that come, economic that come, if it's not sickness or death, I will survive. Let's think what we can do. Not every time they will be telling us, do this, do this. I give many people, I give many people business ideas every day. When you can't carry your condition, to get business idea, my solutions, not money. I don't have money, but I will give you that idea that will make it to survive about that business. If you are doing one business before, you can't be like, say, this business that I'm doing before, it is done, they do shege, my business is going down. Bring that business to me. Let me enlighten you about the business. Now, people have learned fashion designer. They will say, àwọn aṣọ tó ń ṣe ọmú síta tó ń sìn kò jẹ́ káwọn tà because their own is olden days. Why don't you go for 6-month training to go and learn the latest one? You can be sewing duvet, this duvet that they are used sleeping and making money. You are a fashion designer. There is bedspread and pillowcase there. You because of say aṣọ latest stuff machine it is in why people are making money. You are there sleeping. Remember, some people will give you, you will be tipping people. And you will never give you. If someone is not belleful, he won't give you anything. Let's work for ourselves. Let's think what we can do. How can I take to my step to next level? How can I survive this new normal? To become somebody is in our hand. Normal connection is good. Information is good. Sometimes you may be moving with some people. You need the connection. You didn't see it. And let me just bring one word today. If you are moving with people that you used to bring idea, that idea that you are bringing is killing the idea. If you are moving with people, the idea is let's go to party. Let's go and eat pepper soup in club. Please, those kind of people, they don't want you to survive. If you are thinking that you will die tomorrow, that old age, báwo la ṣe fẹ́ survive? Ṣé nǹkan tá fẹ́ jẹ ní ọjọ́ alẹ́ yẹn? Did we beat it down now? I don't know whether you people are understanding me. And
We are getting value, ma.
when Ambassador that 25 years ago, I was not in this condition. He said it on TikTok when I was like, how this man go into this step? How did he do it? How did he do this? I was thinking the night, I won't sleep. While my colleague that we are in work together here, she will be praying. She will be praying. Mama ní peace òun disturb mi ò jẹ́ kí n rọ́pọlọ fi wo nǹkan tí mò ń wò yìí. Ó máa ní àdúrà ló lè ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ kò lè yí ẹ má take a step. How this man takes survivor for 25 years? Later, I now think that is determination. If you want to become a television, you have to have determination. Because if you have vision, you don't have determination, you can't become television. That is my... That is the mini word I have for today. Thank you very much for this answer. I really appreciate it. Good evening once again.
Amazing. Amazing. That is the voice of Folashade Ife Jege. Wow, wow, wow. I hope you're able to learn something. Then while you are praying, I'm thinking. Okay, no problem. While you're praying, I am thinking. That is the voice of Folashade Ife Jege. Our next speaker walked in while Folashade was talking, and that is the 001 ARE cluster of the global clusters. Dr. Seyi Makinde. How do we survive in this new normal? Over to you, Dr. Seyi Makinde.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, my ambassador, thank you for the privilege to speak this evening. And I really, the good work we are doing, by the time we are seeing the fruit of the good work in Nigeria, everybody will be asking and telling us that I started,
Can you speak a bit louder?
Can you hear me?
A bit louder, sir. No, hello, sir.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we
Is
can
it
hear you.
clearer
Go
now?
ahead.
It's like the network is bad. It's like the network. I said the good work that you are really doing with the global clusters and all these revolutions. When we start seeing the fruit in the whole of Nigeria, people will be asking the question of when did this whole thing begin? And they will be forced to join because this is a formidable force and it's a formidable movement, and personally, I will encourage everyone to be part of this movement because this is a movement that will change the whole face of Africa, the face of Nigeria, and the face of the world. There are a lot of things that are going on. You see, surviving in this new normal, greatness starts from the heart, from the mind. Greatness starts from the mind. If you claim you are liberated, the first place or the first thing we'll see about you, if you claim you have been liberated, is this. What you are speaking out of your mouth will tell us if you are liberated or not. You know, when I don't need to listen to you for a whole day. If I listen to you for 5 minutes, I will know if you carry substance or not. I will know. I don't need to, like the last speaker, you know, I listened to her. I told the person beside me, I said, this speaker is a formidable force. So this one is a bulldozer. If you stand in her way, she go crush you. I mean the last speaker. She, you know, you will see the vibe. You will see the vibe in her. You will see the force in her. And when I hear people that have energy, you know, energy, I always feel it. And as I was listening to her, I said, wow, this is a great energy. You know, it's commendable. Keep the good work doing, my sister. Going, my sister. You know, the sky is your beginning. The sky is your beginning. So
Thank you, sir.
This new normal, what you can do, I will say 3 things that you can do. And those are my new resolution. The first thing you need to do is you need to understand trend. You need to understand trend. Understand trend. You see, don't create a product first. Understand the trend and see the market. When you understand the trend and see the market, then go back and create the product. So sometimes when you're asking, what can I do? I will tell you what's happening in your area. You know, let me tell a short story. A man went to a country where they are not putting on any shoe. And some people had went ahead of him. They said they cannot stay in that place because they are not putting on shoes or slippers. And because they cannot, the next thing is they ran away. But do you know that this same man went to this country, and when he got to the country, he saw that they were not putting on any shoe. The man came back. He went to China. Let's assume China was existing then. He told them, make as many as possible cheap shoes for me. He took it to that place. He made one. You see wisdom. He made one. He now put on that one. He went to the place and he was showing them that he was wearing slipper. Everybody began to make demand. He went back and started importing shoes. And he became a major dealer of shoes in that place. You see, understand trend. Understand trend. The second thing is that turn problem into opportunities. The moment people begin to have the same problem, the same kind of problem, and everybody is having that problem, it's an opportunity for you to make money. It's an opportunity for you to make money. When one door closes, multiple doors will what? Open. And that is it. Now we are talking about economic crisis, salary, the take home of some people cannot take them home. You know, I borrowed the slogan of ambassador that some people's take home cannot take them home. Is if your take home cannot take you home, what can you do? What can you do? Number one, invest into yourself, acquire knowledge. Now, you are not just going to acquire knowledge, acquire high ticket knowledge, high income skills. High income skills. You see, you are the first and the best investment we can ever talk of. You are the best and the first investment. If I invest into myself, I am the biggest investment I can ever do. And that is it. It's not the house, it's not the business, it's not, you are the biggest. You see, as far as your eyes can see, as far as your mind can see, is the extent to which you will go. Invest into yourself. Check if you can I get an online remote job I can do? How can I learn it? You see, the problem with Nigerians that I've seen is that we are not ready to pay for quality knowledge. We don't want to invest into ourselves. If I tell you the money I've paid to acquire knowledge, we were in an event yesterday, and one of the major persons in that event was talking about a course he's doing for 26 months. He didn't mention the fee, but I know the fees. I know the fees. They pay on a monthly basis. And the fees is like 500,000 naira, close to 500,000 monthly. Now multiply 500,000 by 26 months. I know the fees. You are talking of almost 30 million naira that the man was using to run that course. And let me tell you, that man, that course, once he finishes running it, he completes it, it can never remain the same, because I've seen their curriculum, I've seen their course outline. And when you listen to the man after the course, at the end of the day, it can't remain the same. Invest into yourself in this new normal. You are the only thing that cannot depreciate. You will continue to appreciate. And one of the major characteristics of labor, among the factor of production, is that labor can be trained. Labor can be trained. That's the major characteristics of labor. Labor can be trained. And when you train labor, it develops a kind of expertise. And that expertise in economics, what we call it is what? Human capital. That means when you train labor to a certain stage, the labor will transform from being a labor, it will transform into being a capital. There's this level you will train yourself. You are no longer, you see, when you are still in the realm of labor, you continue laboring. You continue laboring. If you are still at the level of being a labor, there are 4 factors of production. You have capital, you have labor, you have entrepreneur, and you have land. You have land. You see, when it comes to labor, labor is the lowest. Is the lowest. You have skilled, you have unskilled, but you can move from the level of being a labor to capital. That means at a stage, when you build yourself to a stage, invest in knowledge, quality knowledge, high income skill. Do you know, let me give you a nugget. If you are the type that you can design graphics, and you know how to design graphics very, very well, do you know that I can tell you what you can do with your knowledge of graphics and your life will change? I can tell you. If you are the type that can, you see, a lot of things that people just do, and you know, this mind, when it is enlightened, very much enlightened, when there is light in your heart, I tell people there is light in my heart. All I just need to wait is that let that light shine in my heart, and I will tell you something. There is light. And that is the truth. Build yourself. Build yourself. Move from manual to automatic. That is just it. When you build yourself to a state, you become capital, a major force, a major capital that when people meet you like this, you become money machine. And that is it. Understand trend, invest in knowledge, acquire high income skill, invest in knowledge. You are the biggest investment. There is nothing that can make you to go into extinction. And that is it. Then 2, 3 is that when it comes to this new normal, please, I want to encourage you, no matter how small, keep investing. Keep investing. keep investing. If you don't have money for investment, look for something that is an investment that you can sell. When you sell it, then use the money you make from selling it to buy it. And that is always our mantra. If you cannot buy it, sell it. Abi? At least if you cannot buy, you sell. If you cannot buy, you sell. So look for something to sell. You see, marketers are the people that cannot go broke. Marketers are the people that cannot go broke. Because when you are a marketer, you can even sell shit. You can sell igbe. And that is the truth. Be a marketer. If you cannot buy something of high investment, sell it. The money you make from selling it, use it to buy it for yourself. We have an investment at the moment now that you can sell. And each time you sell, you make 250,000 naira. Each time you sell, you make 250,000 naira. Let's assume that you even make effort to sell one every week and you are able to sell 4 in a month. You will have made 1 million naira. And with the 1 million naira that you have made, you can imagine if in Nigeria today, you are paid a salary of 1 million naira, the employer, that employer will use you and finish you. And that is the truth. So be a marketer. Be a marketer. Sell. When you sell, don't eat the money. Use it to buy. These are my 3 submissions today that I will encourage each and every one of us that we should do. Understand trend. Invest in yourself. Then if you cannot buy it now, sell it. The money you make from selling, you can use it to buy it. Be a marketer. Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Thank you very much.
Amazing. I want you to talk a bit more about the ARE. Sorry. In the next like 5 minutes, please kindly talk a bit about the ARE. How does it work?
Now, the ARE is an acronym. The ARE is an acronym. It's called Agri, Real Estate, and Export. What we do is that we bring the 3 industries together, the 3 sectors together, agri, real estate, and export. We bring it together. And these 3 sectors that we bring together, like agri now, you invest into agri. Now, ARE is a new oil, and it is an investment across border. One of the ways you can hedge your investment against inflation is for you to do investment across border. It is a new oil. Now, when you invest in agric is the only real business that supplies the raw materials. Now, what we do is that we engage in different products. Like the first one we engage in is ugu. And the reason we chose ugu, which is vegetable, is because it can be produced all the year round. And when it is produced, we sell it in the international market. Now, what we do is that we have experts that would help you to do your agri. You don't need to be part of it. Then we sell the land to you. And once we sell the land to you, you buy the land. The land is yours. While you are making money using the land for agri, the land is also appreciating. So if you decide later you want to sell, you still sell it higher. So the land is appreciating. You are doing land banking at the same time. You are saving your money and hedging it against inflation. So then the export aspect of it is that, like, for instance, I am a global trade expert. My profession is to help you sell your product in the international market. So when we have that ugu, what we do is that we use our license. That farm is a licensed farm that you are buying. We have a license that will cover your farm. You don't need to get another license. You don't need to get another license, get another permit. We already have all the documents, all the permits to carry the ugu, to take the crop to the international market. So invariably, if you invest into this project, ARE, you are doing agri, you are doing real estate at the same time, and you are engaging in export. And you don't need to acquire all this knowledge. You are covered by our own expertise. And you sit in your house and you continue to make money. And the truth of the matter is, with just 2.5 million naira, you get 1 acre. 1 acre. Then you can get 3 acres for 1.5 million naira. You can start with that. And you even have the opportunity to pay for 3 months and also to pay for 6 months. And you can pay at once. You see, you can get in touch with Ambassador Adekunle Badmus and get in touch to ask for more information. If there's any investment you have to do in 2025, let me tell you, it is this ARE, Agric Real Estate and Export Concepts. And bringing these 3 industries together, Agric is a very profitable business, very, very profitable business, because when you plant 1 grain of corn or 1 seed of ugu, you can harvest many leaves. And when you plant 1 grain of corn, you can get one, like 5, 6 from 1 plant. You can imagine that. It's the most profitable business. Then when it comes to real estate, go and ask anybody that is rich all over the world. They will tell you that they engage one time or the other and continuously in real estate. And that is it. If development comes to the area you are using for agri today, the land you bought for, the 1 acre you bought for 2.5 million naira, a plus can start selling for 4 million, 5 million. Imagine if a plus starts selling for 5 million in that place. One day, one time, can be in the next 10 years, and you sell, you are making 30 million naira. You can see the exponential increase. It's an exponential increase. Then when it comes to export, you are not selling in naira. You are earning your money in foreign currencies. So I'm encouraging you today that invest your next 2.5 million naira in buying 1 acre, own a piece of the earth. And it is a business opportunity that you don't need if you start it today and you pay the farm management fees. After paying the farm management fees, and the whole thing begins, all you just need to do is to sit back and begin to make money. The regular real estate, you still need to look for money to do foundation. You still do lintel, you do roofing, you do this one, you plaster this thing, you buy cement. This one, buy, sit back, pay the farm management fee, and begin to earn money. That is it. And let me tell you that this investment, this is the first phase. This is the first phase. And once the first phase is sold out, once it is sold out, my people, you will be buying the same 1 acre for 4 million naira. You'll be buying it. Then, like my last point in what you should do for the new normal is that be a marketer. If you cannot buy it for 2.5, look for 10 people you can sell it to. Look for 10 people. Begin to say it. You see, some people will say, I cannot market. You can market. Let me teach you simple marketing strategy. This is the simple marketing strategy. You get to me, you say, doctor, there's an investment. You see how people are cashing out. There's an investment. That investment, if I introduce you to those people, just I don't have money, I would have invested into it. You will see. This talk about the investment. You just see the person will ask you, where is the investment? You go to church, you meet people in church. Instead of you gossiping, you talk about people. You talk, see his car, see his shoe. See, use that energy to market. You get to your compound, they say, hey, see, this, tell them my energy is for positive thing. Shun every negative thing. Use your energy. You get to your workplace, you meet people in your workplace, talk to your boss, talk to your colleague, talk to people. Let us do this investment. Be a mobile marketer. You see, If some people use the energy they are using for gossiping, that they are using to bad mouth, that they are using to spoil somebody's reputation, that they are using to talk about, you see, that energy will fetch them money. That energy will fetch them money. That's the truth. You see, many people are sitting on gold mine. If you see any potential backbiter, people that backbite, people that slander, they are potential marketers. They are potential marketers. The only thing is that they just need to move from the negative side of life to the positive side of life. They need to convert that energy from negative energy to positive energy. You can market. You don't need any special qualification to be a marketer. If you look for 10 people in a month, look for 10 people in a month and begin to say, okay, 10 people in a month, that is like three people every week. Be going about as if you are going for evangelism of marketing. Be telling people, be taking the gospel of investment to people. By the time you take it to them, you are talking to them, you are telling them, see, this is what we are doing. This is this. Don't do as if you are part of, just tell them. And of a truth, you are looking for money to also invest. And by the time you introduce it to them, you will discover that you have made 250,000 on 10 people, you have bought an acre. Keep doing it every month. Do you know you can buy 12 acres in a year if you put energy? Success is intentional. Wake up and put effort into what you want to achieve. Don't relent. Don't give up. Always show up. Don't get discouraged. People are doing things that are changing their lives. And you need to also do that. You can't remain small forever. If you decide in your heart, mind, you can't remain small. You shouldn't remain small forever. If all your network, you market for a month, you didn't see anybody. In fact, delete all the numbers on your phone. Delete all the numbers on your phone. If the church you are going, you can't see 5 people that will buy. Leave that church. Go to a church where they can buy. That is it. Life is about give and take. And that is it. And with there's law of environment. Let me stop here. And so because of our time, but this is the best investment of 2025. If you are considering any investment, please get involved in this investment, and you will thank me later that we introduce this investment to you. It's crafted technically to make sure that people are liberated from the shackles of poverty. Poverty must die, 2025. Poverty must go, 2025. But the only thing that guarantees it is all these things we have talked about. You have to keep, even if you are praying, you have to take action. You have to take action. Is it until you pray, God come and slap you one day and say, get out, go out and make money. You know? And that is the truth. So please, this investment is the best investment. It will not be forever. It will not be forever, but why it is now? If you cannot buy, sell it. If you want to be a marketer, you want to market this product, you can get in touch. Get in touch with Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, who will enroll you. Who will enroll you to be a marketer. Be a marketer. Be a marketer. Become a marketer. And once you become a marketer, sell it. Once you finish selling it, you will raise the money to buy it. You even raise the money to pay the house rent you are shouting about. You are talking about everywhere. Yeah, I have house rent to pay. I have school fees to pay. I have this one to pay. I have, what will 250,000 naira in 2 places do for you every month? See, when you talk to people, people look at it, Ilule. You see, where you are saying Ilule, some people have this money they are looking for where to invest it. Talk to people about it, and I'm sure they will certainly patronize you. Thank you very much.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. It's a wonderful speech this evening on survival strategies in the new normal. It's a pleasant one. Thank you, Dr. Sheyi Makinde. Thank you very, very much for that explanation. If you cannot buy it, sell it. If you cannot buy it, sell it.
You're welcome, my ambassador.
Yes, I want to say this. A lot of people, there are things that people do, and some people want to make it, but they are not willing to actually pay the price to be able to make it. I observe some certain people are more comfortable begging people for urgent 2K, urgent 5K, urgent 10K. In the global clusters, we have distinct ourselves to ensure that anything we do, we actually ensure that every member of our community engage in something. The system is created in such a way that it engages you to do something on a daily basis. And the system rewards you for doing that. Depending on what you want, will determine how you put the right energy into the system. And when you put those energy into the system, you get something tremendous out of the system. I want to say this to everyone. In surviving in this new normal, everybody should take his or her life very, very serious. Every human being should take their life very serious. And we're going to get a review for this survival strategy. And I'm going to be talking about one industry now that you can get into to survive easily. One industry that you can get into to survive easily. I brought someone last week that talks about something, and I don't know, a lot of people don't know the importance of what that person says. He's my childhood friend, and that is Dr. Douglas. Oh, the grand entrance of our facilitator on the mind surgery this morning in the person of Mr. Olushola Adeleke. You're welcome, sir. We celebrate you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. You are going to speak to us. You're going to tell us how we can survive in the new normal as one of the giants in the industry. So just prepare. In the next 15 to 20 minutes, you'll be talking to us. But before then, I want to say something to everyone. Most of the things that if you're just coming in, most of the things you have missed is on YouTube. After the meeting, you can get the YouTube link and watch what you have missed. You understand? We've had almost 4 speakers spoke already, and I'm going to be speaking now. And I'm going to be speaking more on visibility. You have to be visible. This is the time you have to be visible. You are not selling because you are not visible. You must be conscious of your visibility. You must be appearing on people's face. This is the time that the more people see you, the more they know you. You must be on camera all the time. My friend said it. Even make an example. This clustarian that global cluster that we are talking about, if we give it to Mr. Funny to sell combo, it will sell more combo than me because it's always online all the time. He is visible. In the new survival strategies in the new normal, what are you visible with? A lot of you are supposed to take the global clusters or take the product of any of the vendor in the global clusters and be visible with it. And be visible with it. I announced this morning that everyone should do a 1-minute video on what you have benefited so far in the global cluster. What have you benefited? 1-minute video. I need it to be sent to Mr. Tennessee for editing. Mr. Tennessee will edit all the testimony and send it to all of our social media handle. We need your testimony. So survival strategies in the new normal. In this new normal, if you want to survive, you must be visible with something. What are you? What do people know you for? This morning, the person that facilitated our mind surgery, we're going through his social media platform. Everything we were seeing there were good things. Some people, you cannot go through their social media, this thing like that. You'll be seeing all manner of things that even children should not see. You understand? You must be visible with something tangible. Apart from you being visible, you should be visible with something that every normal human being can resonate with. Some people, what they will post on their social media page are nudes, different kind of nudity, things that are not good for people to see. That will give you bad visibility. If people see you that is what you post, they will count you as an unserious person. You understand? They will count you as an unserious person. I know some people post it because they want to gain followers. Some people believe that if they do the right thing that we're doing now, you can see. Imagine on TikTok now, we are only having 3 participants on TikTok. Guess what? Let it be that what we are showcasing is not this kind of knowledge. Let it be that we're showcasing something nudity, or we are saying something vulgar, or we are calling someone out. You will see a lot of crowd. They will come. Yes, they will come. People feel that until you drag people down, that is when you will see, that is when you will be able to like be visible. Some people are always looking for who to drag down, who to drag into the mud. Being visible, you can make people laugh. You can come up with your own concept. You understand? Mr. Funny came up with the concept of him being poor, but forming to be rich. And that was the concept he has always been creating content around. You can see, because he's so visible that I know his kind of content. His kind of content is that he wants to form to you that is rich, but he is poor. And that is the content he has been flogging. You understand? So people come up with concepts, and just this concept, by this concept, everybody is watching out to watch them. What will you be known for? We are in the visibility era. People need to see you to know you. People need to see you enough to know you. Survival strategy in the new normal. And when people are seeing you, what are they seeing in your hands? What can you present to them? What value do you carry? Someone saw me one day, he said, Badmus, you are always giving me joy. Are you a joy giver? Do you give people joy? You must be visible. If you want to survive in the new normal, you cannot afford to hide your face. You cannot afford to hide your face. That is why Dr. Sheyi Makinde was saying something the other time. He said, put the energy you put into gossiping, put it into marketing. A good gossiper have the tendency to become a good marketer. Some of you, what you see now, you say, I cannot market, I cannot market, but you can talk about somebody from morning till night. You can, some people today, they will have fought themselves about Stephen Matter. Stephen is in America enjoying his life. But some people will be arguing like this, arguing like this, arguing like this. In the argument, my brother here was telling me that he sold two. He even increased the price and he sold two. Like on the live stock there. Somebody bought 2 package. He's looking for 10. He has sold 2 of 20. He even increased it to $25,000. And he has sold $15,000. Whether you buy or not, it's not selling to you. So what are we talking about? In the new normal, one of the ways to survive in this new normal, be visible. Be visible. You know, these days, even my brother Olushola, is giving me a lot of joy. I saw him that he's visible. He's talking about his hotel. He's talking about his doings. And that is it. Immediately I Google S&P on Google. The thing brought him out. He's visible. Be visible. Clusterian, non-clusterian. If you want to survive in the new normal, youth of today, be visible with tangible things. Be visible with real value. Visibility is something you cannot push away in this new normal. One of the major ways to survive in the new normal is for you to be visible. Always show up. There is a saying that says, if you cannot fly, run. If you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk, crawl. Some people, because some people have even taken it as an habit. Anytime they see any rich man, they want to beg. They will just want to beg you for something. They just feel that money that you are making, you should share it with them. You have to correct your mind. Instead of begging a rich man, why can't you think of what you can do for that rich man as value? And guess what? The rich man will still feel that he needs to do something for you. That is another thing. No? But this time around, you will get something more better than begging for 2,000 naira, 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira, 100,000 naira, 50,000 naira. The rich man will value you and they'll be able to trust you with something more valuable. When you are visible, be visible with something tangible. Let me tell you something. The other way I'm telling you to do things, that other way too, you will still get. But the way you are always pestering everybody you see, that people will say, who is calling? This person is about to beg for money. It's not good. It does not give you good image. Stop begging. Instead of that, tell them, can I help you to wash your car? Is it dirty? You can't watch somebody's car and the person will not say, take 2,000 naira or 1,000 naira. Oh, do you want to pack this thing? You are not even looking at what value can you offer to the person's life. But all you want is for the person to work, is for the person to work and carry his own money and give to you. Be visible. In the new normal, please be visible. Be visible. And don't parade yourself as an object of pity. I'm telling you, it won't pay you. It will never pay you. You must package yourself well in the new normal. And no matter what is in your bank account, no matter what is in your pocket, you must be strong in your mind. That is why we're doing the mind surgery. I said this, if you are a clusterian and you are not attending meeting, you can never be the real clusterian, because I don't know what you want to learn. Because there is a way you will behave outside. People will doubt that you have been getting this knowledge. Even if you don't have time to come, make sure you watch the YouTube meeting. This morning, Clusterian Olushola Adeleke, he gave us some strategy today. Today, the kind of way when he took us to the theater of removing all the kotiwu in our head. The thing he said today, remove gbogbo owu, gbogbo nǹkan kan tó wà ní orí wa tí ó jẹ́ kó rí èèyàn correct. And for any young person that might be listening to me on this survival strategy, go the global clusters on YouTube and go to the mind surgery and go and watch it. It's 1 hour, some minutes. And you cannot watch that video and your mind will not change. He dissected everything. He mentioned how he was raised by people that my both parents who did not go to school. We have similar stories. But today, look at him today. Well-traveled, well-informed man, a millionaire going to be a billionaire very soon. Before he's 50, by God's grace, he will become a billionaire. You know? So that is it. And he was mentioning it the way he was moving. Saving culture was there. People learned a lot. Even my wife contributed this morning. You need to listen to those contributions. Be visible. So having said that, I want to call him to talk to us on how we can survive in the new normal. You understand? Because he's a giant of industry. He's the CEO of S&P. He's the CEO of a real estate company under Agri Investment Limited, one of our how do we survive in this new normal? In the next 15 minutes, President Olushola Adeleke, please, what can we do? New normal started 5 years ago. Change of currency was do people survive in this new normal?
Thank you very much. I really appreciate, today, beyond that, I gave I share my experience on mind surgery. I got a lot from people that review the program. How to survive in the new normal. This thing started about 5-7 years ago, as you said. I picked something from Jack Ma, the chairman of Alibaba, that richest man in the Asia continent. He said that we have left the information technology. We are now in DT, that is data technology. I was like looking at him, what is this man really saying? Data technology. What's the meaning of that? Is there in the information era that people make money by deploying information? Is that indeed in data era, those people that you can make, it's what will determine what will make you. That is the number of people that you are going to affect will determine whether you are going to be relevant in data era. And which is true. Do you know that practically speaking, everything has moved to data now. When you look at what you are consuming on a daily basis on data, now I'm getting to understand what he was teaching last 5, 6, 7 years, because it wasn't clear to me. And he said something that is no more about the about the emotional intelligence. It's about the love intelligence, that we have moved from era of emotional intelligence to the era of love intelligence. What is the meaning of love intelligence? That until you see other people of that, okay, these people that I'm looking at, what kind of benefits are they going to get from what I'm doing? That this generation is not about you, it's about other people. You think about other first if you want to make it in this generation. How is that going to be? Let me take myself for instance. I said this morning that when I discovered that at least I can't write any letter for employment anymore, then another thing that comes to my mind is that what company can I really work for? I mean, I study marketing, and I believe there is no company in as much they can be able to produce products or services that will not need marketer or need sales person. And I believe that okay, I can make myself available. First, to make a living. Second, to get the knowledge about the business. Then I started, that is what led me to the real estate company that I'm part of today. I asked them, what product do you have that I can sell? There is two ways that you can penetrate to everybody. It's either you buy what they are selling or you help them sell what they are producing. Can you see? There is nobody that make his or her money legitimately that is not having one or two things that he's selling. If he's not selling products, he's selling service. And there is nobody that you will come across and you tell them that, oh, I can see this is your product. How can I help you move it faster? That will not be able to listen to you. And in that process, you can do what? You can be able to penetrate such fellow and get the knowledge of how he make it or own money. What am I saying in excess? To survive in the new normal, you need to think of other people's first. You know, what we grew up with is that when we see anybody that is rich, what can I get? First, can you give me something there? Like Ambassador Goodman just said now. Like you see somebody that in his garage, he have like two cars, but none of the car is clean. And you have been coming to first time he gave you some, second time. Won't you just ask uncle, please, can I have, do you have some clothes that I can watch for you? Can I hear that? He will think about you as a man of value. In this era, for you to survive, you must think of value adding. Without you having value, forget about surviving in this era. You need to think of what value can you add. And value is in different way. You know, there is no human being on earth that doesn't have one need or the other. Dangote is the richest black people on earth today. Dangote have his own need that if you can research him critically and you render that service, don't be surprised that you'll be going on with millions of naira every month. What, there is nobody that's stingy. Every stingy man have the area where he's generous. If you see some rich people, yes, there is no man that is stingy. Every stingy man have area of generous. I have an uncle. He can't give you any money. But if you want to go and, though this one is, seems to be negative, but that is his own area of penetrating. If you want to get anything from, just go and find a babe, find a nice, pretty lady, and go along with this lady. The head will not correct again. So you see, I know I have not been able to try that. You know, I just went to him about when I have a need of a project that's thrown into millions of naira. That uncle, I need your assistance in this area. I know that is his strategy, but I can't use that strategy to get anything because I'm not fans of, my faith is not in line with humanizing, and I can't just because I want to get something from you to go and introduce them to you. I'm just saying that in a way. Another thing is that we have many filling stations. There are many people in the family that are just castigating, he's stingy and everything. I say, have you gone to him that, uncle, you need a job to be working in one of his filling stations? He has many industries. Have you gone to him that say, uncle, you can work as laborer in his state? When you know that you are his brother, but you can go low to the level of working in his factory, you know that you mean business. He'll be able to render and give you that job willingly. So every woman being on earth have the key that open the door to his money. It's just left for you to study it. And one of that key is look at the service that you are going to render. Just like there is no any sane woman being that will not want to buy property. After you have eaten, which is whether you like it or not, you have to eat a day at no matter terrible the situation is. And you have been able to clothe yourself, whether with a designer or with a non-designer. The next thing to think of is where are you going to put your head in? That is real estate. If you have not found anything to do, now that and you are in this platform, there is opportunity that can give you of okay having access to flyer of many of us that are selling real estate in this group, and you get that flyer, you study the flyer, and you throw it into the platform of 2, 3, 4, 5 people that you know that can afford what their products, what their product, the problem that their product is solving, and with that you start get commission. You start if you, there are many people that have more than 1,000 in their contacts. With this 1,000 people, if you can send your flyer to them, you will see at least one that asks you questions, and from that you start get something. Our hotel at is there. We have about 3, 4 hotels, and one of it is mine personally. If you just offer me now that can I just be bringing clients to your hotel at 10% commission, because I have some rooms that's not yet occupied. If I give you 10% and I get out of let's say 20,000 naira room, and you bring client for me, I give you 2,000. It's 18,000 not profitable to me than just waste the fuel without that room being occupied. I can even willingly give you 5,000 naira and take 15,000 naira because I know that you're serious in that thing. There is no way that we not make a living if we can think right. In the new normal, think of how to add value to people and take other people first, and you will see that whatever you need will come to you. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. This is practical. This is practical. We have in AgView, you know, and all of our subsidiaries, we have almost 6 hotels. 6 hotels. We have the Signatures Hotel. We have S&P Hotel. We have even apartments. We have apartments. You know, if you calculate the apartment, it's almost 7.
Yes.
We have Sigosh. We have Sigosh in Mushi. We have Sigosh in Akumojo. We have Sigosh in Alakuko. We have Sigosh on the island. Now, you see, all of these things that we have, including our polytechnic, including our secondary school, you can sell. We have E3. You can bring business. It's a way to survive. Most of these things are being put there. We have real estate. Lori Runru, Oli Runru. How do you want it? You understand? Genuine link. How do you want it? You Alabode ni, Abiloni Rekwete. We have everything. You know, Ogere is there. My brother, you know, now, do you know that Ogere, our Ogere, is presented to all clusters to pay within 3 years? The 1.3 million, we gave them to pay 3 years. We have
that has not
all
been given to
class for clusterian to pay within 3 years. So, if you are a clusterian after the you must send your deposit. Clusterian Mutunayo, my darling wife, first lady, you must send your this thing. Okay, your deposit. Farex, your deposit. You know, every one of you should send your deposit and ensure that you take advantage. What we want to do in that place,
leverage on their contact. Let's sell that product and whatever they get from that and buy their own land.
That is another thing. You sell, you make 10%, and you use it. You sell 10, you buy your own. There are so many things, combo packages. There's so many things that are there in the global cluster for them to sell and make money. If by them bringing more people to the community, they know that one. And that was why I was telling them that they should be visible. You can go to S&P Hotel and said, this is our hotel. You know, this is it, this is this. Come and patronize this hotel and do this. People will start calling you. Help me to book this. Be visible with valuable things. Be visible with valuable things. Go and meet Dr. Sheyi Makinde. When are you going to site? The farmland. Oh yeah, agric, real estate and export. Be visible with valuable things. Be visible with valuable things. Having said that, I want to appreciate you, sir, for that wonderful, wonderful contribution. And I hope that everybody has learned from this. Having said that, our time is fast spent. We have always said about 2 hours on the call today. And I will want to see if anyone have any question or anyone want to do a submission. If you came into the meeting late, there is a YouTube link that you can actually go to the Global Clusters YouTube link, go and subscribe so that you can always turn on the notification button to all so I can always get info. Okay, Cluster and Forex. Okay, unmute yourself and talk to us.
Thank you, my amiable president, sir. I appreciate you, and I appreciate Cluster and Olushola Adeleke. Thanks for coming on the call again this evening. We really enjoyed you in the morning, and now we have you this evening. Thank you very much, sir. And those on YouTube, everyone listening, you are highly appreciated. And our very own Cluster and Falashade Fegege, thank you for sharing, for the energy and everything, talking to us about things we can, if you're a tailor and you're not selling because you don't know how to sew the new dresses or stuff, that you can make duvets and sell out and stuff like that. Thank you very much, ma. God bless you. And I want to quickly say something, sir. In the morning, our global first lady, sir, I believe she has something she wanted to tell us in the morning. She shared part of it, and I remember she said that if not for time, that she would have shared some things. If she's not too busy now, sir, if we would just allow her to share with us, since I don't think we have other speakers like that for today. That's my request, sir. We would love to hear from our global first lady, sir, so that she can use this time to finish up what she started in the morning. Thank you, sir.
The global first lady, are you there? She's not there. All right, thank you. She'll be using another time to do that. She's not available now. All right.
Sir, please, I have a question, Ejo.
Go ahead, if I get it.
Okay. Sir, please, if there is anyone that know how to edit TikTok, please, we need a lecture for that, please. If there is anybody in Global Cluster that know how to edit
Master Genie, contact Master Genie.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
No problem, sir. I'll reach out to you, Cluster and Flashade.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
There's nothing you want in the global cluster that you don't get now. It's easy. So many people do that. I haven't said that. I can see Adeyemo, Michael. Oh yeah, talk to us, please.
Yes, good evening, Doctor.
Excellent evening.
All the Clusterian in the house.
Excellent.
Because of time, I just have one question to ask. So actually, the issue of when Dr. Shimakine was talking, I gained some insight there that you can actually be a marketer, and whereas you are getting something.
Yes.
So for some of us that were, in some sector where you have to explain to people, we've had various platforms which are not operating the way this platform is operating. And personally, person like me, I don't need to ask certain questions because I've seen the brilliant minds that are here. These are people like this, I should just call this gathering an humanitarian gathering. So it's not about what they stand to gain, but what they want to give out to you. The energy to come, arrange various lecture every day. That alone means a lot. So now my question is, many people, because of the economy right now, they just want, when you market something to them, they ask you, okay, what do they stand to gain? Probably the time duration. I'm talking about the ARE. When you are telling someone, to a civil servant, for instance, that and he or she is looking for investment, then why meeting those people? Okay, when you invest this, when you buy this acre of land for 2.5 million or 2.3 million, and you plant, you export, and you are still doing a kind of land banking. Okay, within so period of time, at least these are your what you stand to gain. So I think I just need more explanation on that, if time will permit today, so that why you have adequate information to pass across to them. So that was my question, sir.
All right. Now, when you buy the 1 acre for 2.5 million, you will pay 500,000 management fee to manage. That is 3 million. Within 3 to 4 months, you will plant ugu leaf. You can even send someone to go and do inspection for you and do video. We already have a farmhouse. We've been updating the group on what we have done. The company in the global cluster that is doing that ARE is Gomos Investment Limited. And we are making sure that everything is going in the farm. And so after 3 months, once anything we harvest and we go for exports, 30% will come to us that manage it, and the staff that manage it. 70% will go to you, and you still have your land. Or you can buy that land. Maybe you have something in mind that you want to do yourself, which you can do that thing yourself. You don't need to involve us. It is your land. It is your farmland. You can decide anything you want to do on it. We are coming up with other concepts like chicken to currency, where they will do poultry for you. I believe Dr. Sheyi Makinde and Steran Taiwo Adeboye, they are currently discussing on that. We have cow to currency. We have farm to you, farm to church, farm to mosques. So all of these concepts, your land can be used to plant anything you want to plant, and or any form of farming you want to do, and you can harvest, cheap to currency. You rear sheep. Goat to currency, you rear goats in your land. So anything you want to rear, you can rear in your land and enjoy it. Do you understand that? Any other question, please? And we are writing to the military, you understand, so that we can give them lectures, you understand, on the global clusters opportunities.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you guys. We're writing to the police. I will be seeing the AIG tomorrow. in Zone 2. And we are writing to the IG, we are writing to the head of custom, immigration, Ikale, clustering Ikale, immigration. Letter must go to your Oga in Abuja. Get the letter from clustering Bashir. So we are writing to every of the top parastatals, all the security chiefs. We are writing to them to make sure that they take advantage and they have spark up in all of their stations. This is a nation-building community, and we must all build this our father's land together. You understand? So it's a call for everyone. I appreciate my brother, Pastor Olushola, for answering to the call, because anybody that wants to leave a good legacy to their children has to answer to this call. You understand? It pains me because if I not do what I'm doing now, I know my children will never come back to Nigeria again. It's 100%. But with what I'm doing now, I can tell you that my children will come back. In the next 5 to 10 years, they'll be doing fine by themselves, but they will come back to this father's land and they will enjoy what we'll have done. We'll have made sure that we give soft landing. We're going to be looking into all the aspects. We're going to be supporting any government in power. We are not political bias here. You understand? Any government in power, we are supporting you to make sure that we fix our father's land. What is important is that everybody that is in our father's land matters. That is what matters to us. It's not about whether I'm PDP, I'm APC, I'm leading, I'm not leading. Because come to think about it, this might be my surgery for every one of you that you're listening to me right now. Come to think about it. Number one, there is not any amount of money you can have. I've never seen a Nigerian that lived up to 200 years. If you have seen it, please unmute yourself and talk to me. If you have ever seen, or if you are watching this video, try to write to the global clusters. Check us, write to our support. I've never seen anyone. Why some people have money that they cannot finish in 10,000 years. 10,000 years only, nothing. So what do you want to use it to do? Why can't you use it to touch humanity? Again, a lot of people don't know. What goes round must surely comes round. Anything you are doing now, you see, this is your labor of love, all of you, that you are here, holding on to the global cluster to say, we must make sure it see the limelight. Life will not forget. And life will reward you, not just you, it will reward your great-grandchildren. Destiny does not owe anybody a dime. It will give it back to you in multiple fold. Anything you do, you will get it back. You understand? All this I've checked, I take thing. They play. Let me tell you how destiny works. If you cheat, destiny will arrange it in such a way that the person will have time to live on earth. Destiny can even cut you short because you cheated somebody. Don't try it. You can just die untimely death because you cheated somebody. And if you don't die untimely, you will suffer a loss. You understand? You just discover that one part of your body is not functioning well. That else will take a lot from you. We drain you. Destiny knows how to collect from everybody. He knows how to collect from everybody. I just want you to know. Life knows how to collect from anybody, everybody. You know, anything we do will surely come back to us in multiple fold. Having said that, our time is fast spent. This program is proudly sponsored by Weward Foundation and the Global Clusters. And I want to say, anyone on this call that you know that you are not a member of the global clusters yet, and you want to become a member of the global clusters, you can actually, DM the host on TikTok, or here you can DM Clusterian Coyote Oyedotu Master Genie. Let us know, and we know that I think everybody here, they are already started this thing. I know that Bill Bako is being followed up by Ambassador Abadadipo. So let us just know. Having said that, we have spent 2 hours today, and I believe we have done justice to the survival strategies in the new normal of today. And I want to appreciate everyone for coming by. So in rounding up, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or upcoming professionals, technocrats or upcoming technocrats, entrepreneurs or upcoming entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us the right power. Accurate information, because that is the bridge between where we are and where we ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom we are connected to determine what we collect. We are not just a social media platform with a marketplace, with instant monetization, with all the language of the world, including our own Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa, with ability to make video call, voice call, all the things you can do virtually on Facebook, you can do it on the global clusters. We are the first nation building social media platform on earth. If you want to join us, you download the Global Clusters app on Play Store. If you're using an Apple phone, you go to www.theglobalclusters.org and you click on join us now. A one-time lifetime $21 or its equivalent is applicable for a clusterian, and for a vendor that wants to sell in the community, a one-time lifetime of $35 is applicable or its equivalent. But currently, we have what we call combo package, where you have opportunity to do London Tip Career Institute. At AMO, you can market to your colleagues. They can take all of those courses. 61,000 naira. There's value for the seller. There's value for the buyer, including GQL, including the opportunity to get something. So don't miss it, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you for having me. God bless you all. Bye for now.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
We appreciate you, sir, Ambassador. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Bye.